here is the application LLM4BPMNGen, and this application is hosted in Streamlit, and you can have the access into the web page that is in the paper. Here, when you enter in the app, you have on the left side the input part, and on the right side the output. In the input, there is a privacy notice saying that any data that is used in the app is stored persistently, and also it's saying that the data is only transmitted to two endpoints, and these endpoints are the endpoint from OpenAI, because an API key is needed here, and the endpoint of SAP Signavio if you want to use the visualization within Signavio. And once you have done your OpenAI API key, you can paste it here and press enter to apply. You can also visualize your API key by clicking here, and here it also gives a short information on how you can find this API key, and you can basically find by accessing the platform of OpenAI. You can select your input type through three different input modes. You can either upload an audio file, or in here I'm going to give this example by uploading, dragging and drop in here this audio file of the description of the process. Or you can also record an input, and for that you just need to start recording and give your input here. But here in this case I'm going to delete it, clear this recording. Or you can also give the description of the process as a text. And for that I'm going to take the text that it's already given, and I'm going to download the text in here. Here we can see the text is basically at the start of the exam, the process at the start of the exam registration period. You search for exam dates and times of the lectures you have taken during the semester. So you check if any of the exam times overlap, and if there are overlapping exams, you decide which ones to take and then calculate the total credits of the chosen exams. If the total credits are not enough, you look for additional exams that you can take, and after that, if there were no overlapping exams to begin with, you register for the exams. The process concludes then when you have successfully registered for your exams. Here's the description of this process. You can write any process that you want, and here you can also select two different types of visualization. You can either visualize the model with BPMN.io, that's a Camunda, and if in this case you don't need an account, or you can visualize the process of SAP Signavio. In case you select SAP Signavio, you need to give it here the SAP Signavio username, the password, the instance, workspace, and target directory. This information you can find within your SAP Signavio account, but in this case I'm not going to make it with Signavio. I'm going to generate it with bpmn.io. And then I can just click on generate BPMN, and then you can see that here it's generating the first BPMN version. You can also track that the application is running. Here up you can see that it's running in Streamlit, and if you want to stop, you can just click it and stop. As soon as the BPMN is completed, you can check here the output on the right side, and you can click on this diagram canvas to scroll through the model. And here you can see that there is an initial activity, time dependent on start of the exam registration period, and then after the first activity is search for the exam dates and times. for lecture to take during the semester, and then you can check whether any exam times are overlapping. If there are no exam times overlapping, it goes directly for register exam, and the process is finished. And if there are exams overlapping, next activity is then to decide which of the overlapping exams to take and calculate the sum credit of the exams. If there are enough credits, then it goes directly to register for exams, and if there are not enough credits, you can find further exams possible to take. And then you can download this BPMN, this XML file in an XML format, and if you want, you can visualize this XML file with any modeler or any visualization provider, such as a Basic Navio, it's providing that, and also Camunda, for example.